Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Looking to play him in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution for Boca Juniors. Number 30.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
To replace him is
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now, can they get him away? McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Maldini tries to play it through, and this is Zola. Oh, and Zola! Oh, he's hit the bar! Pass somewhat off target. Azar. That pass has been well intercepted. Saliba. Nesta. Thuram. Now Pirlo. And that is out of play. Zola. Oh, important interception. Well, that has not gone well. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Nesta wins the duel this time. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saliba gets over and intercepts. Davids. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Just a quick reminder.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Fernandez getting this one clear. Messi. And it's Neymar. Zola. Zola! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Zola is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he welcomes it in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Zola providing an outlet on that flank. And Zola! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Fernandez has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
No way through there. It's a pretty loose pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's a sharp pass. Zola. Picked out brilliantly. Great real chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a...
He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And now he has two. Zola!
5 minutes added time.
Outstanding save to keep that out.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And Zola! Goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Saliba cuts it out. Zola. And here's Romario. Gives it back.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
That's a lovely pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nice looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Koundé.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
A searching ball out wide. Played into space out wide. He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Batistuta. And here's Romario. Tries to play it through. And that is expertly dealt with. Lovely. And Romario! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with the corner. They're first. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Shevchenko. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, that's well spotted. Seedorf. Rashford. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Nesta is there and he can get that clear. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Likanin! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's their second corner of the game. Dealt with nicely by the
2
defence.
added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Koundé. Rashford. Now it's Batistuta. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
By the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Davids. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Donatoni is always looking to break lines. Davids did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Great vision. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good take in a good area. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Shevchenko.
Romario! Really well taken goal. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Shevchenko.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Milan have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Coming on the field, number 20, Filippo Inzaghi.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Bale. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. He's got away. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Vitinha. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
And that's it. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Romario, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, it was a...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So, with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And, of course, the right service into the box.
Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. Oh, nice touch. And that's gone loose. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Saka. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And it's Batistuta. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for...
Gets his head on it! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He won't be happy with that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Oh, this looks sharp. Pirlo driving forwards. Big chance, corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Up he goes! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Roberto, he gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And it's from Mario. Milan are still that goal to the good. Beckham. Cantona. There's the shot! He scores! They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out to the left it goes. Bernardo Silva. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Hernus in acres of... Here's a chance! And that is wildly off target.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now this could be a chance. He's come in hard. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bernardo Silva.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Hernes is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Spread neatly. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
All hands on deck for this one.
Number 13. Xabi Alonso. Number 20. Bernardo Silva. Coming on the field. Number 22. Raul. Number 4. Rijkaard. Number 7. Pedri.
That's the keeper's ball. So that's it. It is all over. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, everyone, and thanks, Peter. It's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant. And oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. First quarter of an hour gone. Well read, nice interception. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Batistuta. Oh, a robust challenge. And he's there to belt it away. And now the breakaway. No, that's been intercepted. Pirlo. A probing pass. That's been cut out, well played. That's a cute ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Batistuta. Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And Milan have the lead. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now, can they get him away? That is a great pick out. He's got away, and the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, McAllister.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Played back into the centre.
There will be
Passing
1 minute
is crisp
added
and
time.
sharp. And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Cleared without complication. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Xavi Alonso. Davids. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. Maldini. Zola. Zola! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neymar. That's travelling a long way. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So we've reached the hour mark. Can he get on the end of this? He's found some space. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ah, he's given it away. And here's... takes a shot. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Zola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta receives it in a wide position. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Saliba lays it forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Zola.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. And the ball's gone astray.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that's it. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Cruyff voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
The drinking is only allowed.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Some of the greatest to have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates...
He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well read, nice interception. Davids. And that's going to be a goal kick. Cruyff gives it back. Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zola. He's picked his way through. Romario. And he's lost his man. Shot, surely!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Milan finding their passes. And Romario! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cruyff plays it short. And this is Zola. Chooses to go back. And it's Pirlo. Steaming on goalwards. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this... And the finish! In for the pieces! Goal! Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than every...
Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta! A finish of true class. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Zola, and Zola! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Romario! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. All Black will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And the game has already resumed here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Some resolute defending there. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Azar. Stood up well to him there. Cruyff tries to pass it through. Milan really do look to have it all sewn up here. Pirlo. Milan perhaps contemplating Zola! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, played through for the wide man. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Zola. He's shifting through the gears here. De Jong. Played out to the left flank. Vardiol. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pirlo. Vardiol concedes a free kick for that. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's not an especially good pass, that. Quality ball. Romario couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Great ball, and he's in here. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal...
Oh, what a mistake! Bale gets through on his own. Vardiol. Vinicius Junior. Zola quietly revving up.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's Cruyff, and Cruyff! It's bounced back off the post. Zola! De Jong gets rid without sophistication. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan
Goes for goal! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Zola. And here's Romario. Chance here to counter. Schneider goes steaming forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shifted upfield. Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. Takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Nice looking ball, and he's intervened well there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Zola opts for safety. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither side yet able to find the net. He is through here. Cantona going full steam ahead down the left flank. Cross needs to be good. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Romario. He could be in here. And he's there to make the challenge. Cruyff. Cruyff!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Mateus. And this is Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
Look at the Batistuta! Zola. Romario. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Cantona. Oh. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution for Milan, number 7, Romario.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Zola cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Good ball, good take.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Schneider, and the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a half-decent try. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Shot could be on. It's Snyder! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution for Milan, number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Zola. Coming on the field,
Rodri.
20, Pele. Number 11.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pele, and that's really well manoeuvred. Now he's got space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were...
Oh no, what has happened here? And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, super ball! He's had a shot! He's scored! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A couple of changes here, and interesting ones.
Well, I think the focus is very much on protecting this lead now, Peter, so it seems to be the right decision.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency.
Big chance! So close to drawing level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Del Piero. Maldini. And here's Del Piero.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And they've got rid. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That pass isn't the best. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very... Oh, he's got that all wrong and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Oh, it's not taken him long and that's going to be a booking. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. To open the scoring. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Romario. Platini. Pirlo. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Platini! Platini! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. And there's the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Shevchenko. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Cruyff. Rijkaard. Now it's Shevchenko. Nedved.
Such good technique.
Pirlo cuts out the pass. And it's Romario. Now that's well seen too.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rummenigge. Now it's Shevchenko. Nesta gets across to intercept that. And here's Romario. The ball's gone astray. Pirlo. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Now it's Shevchenko. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Saliba tries to clear. Driving through the middle. Shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cruyff. It's Batistuta. And it's Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zola.
3 minutes at a time.
Maldini. Maldini goes on a run down the left wing. And the first 45 minutes are up.
just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Great ball, and he's in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Shevchenko, and he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Relentless, just relentless. And they are cruising away.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
A case now of complete control. Thuram. Botafogo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Thuram. Rummenigge, given the lift of his goal. Well, that is one way to stop him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Zola. Batistuta. Quality ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Threads one in. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? They've scored! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, that has not gone well. Shevchenko, and he shoots! Botafogo have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Pirlo. Shot a goal! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. Zola. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's... And Cruyff! And that's wide. That's that, the end. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
A probing pass. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Saliba. Oh no, what has happened here? He could be in here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
That's a sharp pass. No way through. And the counter is on. Looking for the run. Cruyff gets into some space. Played into the... Can he finish? Batistuta! Glorious! A finish of true class! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Davids. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dink through. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's En-Nesyri. Sola! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute.
Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Good read, needed to be. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's picked his way through. Batistuta. Turns and goes back. Davids knocks it out wide. Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. 60 minutes played. That is good alertness. Now it's Neymar. And it's Zanetti. Van Dijk. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Belletti. Good running, strong and purposeful. The message is clear, none shall pass. Applies the finish!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Zanetti. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Nepal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No outsmarting him this time. Maldini. En-Nesyri. Hit into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's made sure that's not getting... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And now to all members.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. And here's Romario.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's beaten the last man. And now the breakaway. Now it's Romario. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick...
And Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. And here's Batistuta. No goals as yet. And it's Maradona. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberg is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. And this is Romario. And he's running through. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Cruyff gets into a good position. Played out wide. Showing good feet. He has found the way through. Fired deep towards the back post. And that has been cleared. Milan have reclaimed it. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And he's chosen to go. Chance for a shot! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. AC Milan are all square. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected.
Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it.
Real chance!
Neymar just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. That's gone for a throw-in. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Maradona really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Davids. Now it's Cruyff. Lovely feet. He's found a way through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. So having trailed, this to go ahead. The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Milan take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Maldini with the clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cruyff. Great vision. Look at the space here. They want to be quick to recover this.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Cruyff. Out towards the flank. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Maradona. Cleared away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's being urged to shoot. Chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Substitution for Milan, number 14.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Batistuta, number 7. Romario, number 26. Davids.
Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that's it. Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a He's tried one! It's anyone's ball now. No outsmarting him this time.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Neymar. That'll be a throw. Pirlo. Romario. Played with finesse. Raul. Here's a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Santos have the chance to go the other way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Beckham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zola goes pelting down that left-hand side. And it's made its way to him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Zola is standing over this one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Pirlo! Milan have their second corner now. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Oh, terrible pass. Chiellini gets it clear. Opts for safety. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan. Zola! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Romario, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, well played, well played. Zola, and Zola! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Goes for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. So, third corner of the game. Milan with another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Goes for the shot! No, not quite.
Zola clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Neymar. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0. Pirlo. Zola. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Rijkaard did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Saliba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, really cute. What a lovely... Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it, and it's been given away. And he shoots! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Adriano. Quality ball. Davids. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Big chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Romario. He won't be happy with that one. Threads one in. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played back in. Romario becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Hazard, a mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Thuram. Saliba. And it's Davids.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And they can counter here. Zola. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. De Bruyne. They're urging him to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Romario. Zola. He's got away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lovely feet. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And now,
so your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Hazard, can he get it through? It's a promising position.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And it's Davids. Milan finding their passes. Cannavaro gets good distance on it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's chosen to go back. And this is Del Piero. Decent chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Played into space. And no, that was never going to make it. Azar. That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through. And this is Del Piero. Tries to chance! It's in! And what was already a truly special day just got a whole lot more special. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Milan do have a chance to counter here. And he cuts out the supply. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Romario. And here's Del Piero. And he's managed to get free. Del Piero. And he shoots! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, super find. Dida claims comfortably.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Romario is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And we're done. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Del Piero voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Substitution.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game. So, a breakthrough already. And it's Diaz. Now it's Batistuta. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Batistuta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Opts for safety. Filippo Inzaghi. Now Davids. Cruyff. Batistuta. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's searching. Brahim Diaz! Brahim Diaz! That's brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cannavaro. Davids. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Diaz. Now it's Inzaghi. He's away. It's Inzaghi! Just cruising. They are cruising. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Filippo Inzaghi. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Batistuta. Chance! Oh.